Nation, this is NEW 12 Vancouver. And I can tell you this, I've been here for the first 11. I have never heard a buzz like this and feel it. How many of you guys, weeks out, were counting down the days? 5 days, 4 days, tomorrow, today, now. It is an absolute thrill. I can tell you this, the wrestlers are just as jacked as you guys are, and I can tell you this, it's the first time in my career doing professional wrestling where I have been a little starstruck. It's not every day you get to see Liza Hall, everybody, all right? So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of some business today. I wanna get through a few things just to give you some house rules, to let you know what's going on, to make sure that by the time everything is said and done, that you are ready as well. First and foremost, want to make sure that we do our land acknowledgement. We are honored to perform on the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Thank you for having me. Here's our house rules. We don't have a lot of rules. That's why we called it extreme, but we do have a couple. Respect our wrestlers and staff, and they will respect you. Don't drink too much tonight. I want you to drink a whole bunch, but not too much. And if you do, make sure you touch base with one of our staff so we can get you home safely tonight. That's paramount. I will tell you this, if you are in row 1, if you are in row 2, and dare I say row 3, buckle up, because you are in play tonight. And finally, I don't care who you are, where you've come from, everybody in this room is accepted by Nation Extreme Wrestling. So welcome to all of you. I have been meaning to do this for some time, and I'm sorry it took me so long, but we broadcast all of our matches. And tonight, I'd like to introduce our play-by-play team, Justin Morissette and Jordan Bowman, everybody. By the way, that's the most affection they've had in 6 months, I guarantee it. And finally, I want to also say our intrepid reporter, the award-winning journalist, the stanchion Wyatt Arndt, is on the scene tonight. We have 7 matches.
Well, what do we have here?
Unfortunately, Justin, I know that music all too well. Oh my God.
He is not slated to have a match here this evening.
I know, it was great.
But there he is, the former NEW champion himself, the Golden Boy, Travis Williams. Having lost his luscious locks, sporting a new look this evening. And he is all business, coming into the ring, interrupting NEW President Rob Fai's introduction of the evening. Just blew off a fan in the front row as well.
This was going to be a special evening, Justin. I was excited about it. There was going to be no Travis Williams tonight, but it's the first thing we see.
Well, of course, it is a busy night for the Wise Men here tonight.
You're not on the card tonight.
His tag team brethren, Tony Baroni and Billy Sway, challenging for the tag team titles. Mr. Ferguson challenging for the NEW title as well.
Crowd letting them hear it.
You know what? That reaction is very warranted, but I'm surprisingly not out here to bitch and moan. I'm actually out here to ask for a favor. Because I'm testing myself against every wrestler in BC, and I'm testing myself against the very best. And I want more. I want you to give me a match right now.
We had 7 scheduled contests here this evening. Are we about to see an 8th added to what is already going to be a historic card here in Vancouver wrestling?
You guys want to see Travis Williams wrestle tonight?
If he loses, sure.
Listen to these people show some respect to the former champion.
Should we get a ref? Fuck
Referee Joe King, the maestro of the mustache, making his way down to the ring. We might have a match here after all, Jordan.
Referee's one step closer.
Sold out Commodore Ballroom, and then this crowd tonight was gonna blow the fucking roof off the place.
Listen to these people.
I do have something up my sleeves. Now you changed to the room over on the left, right? You didn't check the locker room on the other side of the Commodore? Because I happen to have a guy that is one of the hottest prospects in North America here tonight. Mind you, he is only a teenager. Mind you, he didn't sign with AEW.
17 years old, a wrestling prodigy hailing from Seattle, Washington. Nick Wayne makes his Nation Extreme Wrestling debut here at the Commodore. And what a spot to do it. What a hot open this is going to be. As Travis Williams may have just bit off more than he can chew.
What an incredible surprise to kick us off here at NEW 12. Nick Wayne.
You know this crowd appreciates the enormity of this moment. Nick Wayne making the trek north of the border to Vancouver for the very first time.
You know, Justin, this gets thrown around a lot in this industry, but I think we're looking at the future right there, Nick Wayne.
There is no question, Jordan. He was handed a contract at the age of 16, if I'm not mistaken, by none other than Seattle's own Darby Allin.
In this corner,
and he will
Columbia, Canada,
be suiting up for AEW before you know it.
AEW champion, the Golden Boy, Travis Williams.
Just want to reiterate, Rob Fai said former NEW champion, no longer. He lost the title.
And his opponent, from Seattle, Washington, make some noise for Nick fucking Wayne!
This building is ready to explode, and we haven't even heard the first bell yet this evening. It is NEW 12 from the Commodore Ballroom. Justin Morissette and Jordan Bowman coming to you from the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth, and we're getting the action underway this evening with a surprise match that only Rob Fai knew about. The president keeping a secret up his sleeve, and here we go. Travis Williams sporting a new look, potentially a new attitude as well. And can it lead him back to the win column here in NEW against a top talent, one of the most exciting young prospects, not just in the Pacific Northwest, Jordan, but in all of North America.
17-year-old phenom, son of the legendary Buddy Wayne.
You heard Rob Fai allude to it as Nick made his way out to the ring. But this young man is still in high school. He was in classes this morning, getting into a little extracurricular activity here in an NEW ring. Seattle's best squares off with one of the finest Vancouver has to offer as well, and there may be a little personal edge to this for Travis Williams, because it wasn't long ago, Jordan, that people talked about Travis the way you now hear them talk about Nick Wayne.
That's right, yes. But that might have been back when Travis Williams was NEW champion, which again, I can't stress enough, he no longer is.
He has himself been a teenage phenom in the Pacific Northwest. Looking to stay on top as he heads into his mid-20s, and some big-time offense from Nick Wayne, springing right back to his feet after a massive running uppercut. And Travis Williams may have been caught by surprise here.
I think we were all caught by surprise.
No way to prepare for this opponent, of course, but Travis did ask for a fight against some of the best that Rob Fai could bring in, and he has received just that. Williams with a big drop kick to send Wayne to the outside, and this crowd very much not happy with the Golden Boy as we speak.
Travis Williams with a huge chop to the chest of Nick Wayne. Outside the ring, maybe one of the areas where Travis Williams is most effective. He is great at using his environment to inflict punishment. As example by that suplex on, now what part of the ring is that?
That is the hardest part of the ring, Jordan, the apron. And Nick Wayne, of course, a very young man, lots of years ahead of him in his career, but Travis Williams may have just shaved a couple months off of it. With that suplex dropping his back right onto the apron.
Crowd getting up close and personal with our talent here pretty early in the show.
Something of a meet and greet going on in the stands right now as they head to the stage. And Wayne set to take flight, a running senton that will catch Travis Williams, and Nick lands clean on his feet. Unbelievable!
Doing a victory lap around the ring, firing up this sold-out crowd here in Vancouver.
You mentioned he's the son of Buddy Wayne, was trained by his father as well. Buddy Wayne, one of the all-time greats in the Pacific Northwest, and that is a mantle that Nick takes very seriously. Again, though, listen to this crowd for a show that is really just getting underway. We got some big-time names still coming up. Jordan Bowman, Minoru Suzuki,
Maki Ito,
Miyu Yamashita.
Reloaded!
Right now, however, it's Travis Williams who just spiked Nick right on his head. He goes for the cover on Wayne, who was able to get a shoulder up at two, but it looked like that could be it for a moment there.
Really serious cover from Travis Williams right out of the gate there, hooking the neck and the leg. He wants this win badly.
After perhaps being caught off guard in the early stages of this match, it looks like Williams has found that vicious edge that guided him all the way to the Nation Extreme Wrestling Championship. He would love to become champion once again, and perhaps a win here tonight against a top talent like Nick Wayne can send him trending back in that direction.
You also got to wonder what message does that send to Rob Fai. Rob had to have, like I said, his trick up his sleeve, and for Travis Williams to defeat the surprise opponent of Nick Wayne, you gotta believe that might stick in Rob's craw a little bit.
Absolutely. Is Nick Wayne able to just break free from a rear headlock, now going for a cover. And it's Williams now who gets the shoulders up at two, and a running drop kick to a seated Wayne. He's just checking his mouth for blood as Williams goes for a cover, and Nick Wayne will kick out at 2.5.
As much as he is a prodigy, Justin, you got to wonder, is the inexperience of Nick Wayne maybe showing up there a little bit? Really held out after that sunset flip, checking for damage, allowed Travis Williams to hit that drop kick.
And Travis Williams, as we said, has been that guy before. He has been that hot young prospect who catches people unawares. Of course, a big difference. People know who Nick Wayne is, even at his young age, when he rolls up in the building. As this kid has the world at his doorstep. Big future awaiting him in All Elite Wrestling as he's retaken the advantage here against Travis Williams, but it's short-lived. A stiff forearm from the former champ into the face of Nick Wayne.
I'll say, you and I have watched and called a lot of Travis Williams matches. I'm a bit on my back foot here. How many times has he been the veteran in his matches?
Not very often at all. Nice spinning heel kick there from Nick Wayne, who ducks a clothesline and will spring off the ropes into a cutter.
Fisherman suplex with the bridge.
Big kick out from Travis Williams. And the former champ is in disbelief right now. Look at the face of Williams. All kinds of pain, and more so, a sense of shock. He can't believe that he's been pushed to his limit so early in this match.
Bit of a handspring jawbreaker there from Nick Wayne. Also a huge fan of hitting a handspring full cutter from the middle rope, so maybe keep an eye out for that potentially as he tries to put Travis Williams on ice.
Clubbing blow to the back of Williams. As now it's Nick Wayne on the attack. Trying to lock in a sleeper hold. Too much fight from Travis to get the submission attached the way that Nick might have won. Going for a full Nelson. Williams able to turn that into an arm drag that will send Nick to the outside very briefly. Off the middle rope, a drop kick. And now Nick Wayne on the outside. Williams ducks out of the way. Tope Suicida! Changed direction mid-sprint. And now Travis is fired up. Williams with the upper hand.
Williams looking for maybe a slingshot DDT here. He's been known to hit that before. But there's the cutter from Nick Wayne.
His opponent coming off the ropes. Big time cutter. Nick looking for a move off the middle rope. Travis caught him. Elbow from Williams. Wayne able to duck a clothesline. Here they go. Tilt-a-whirl body slam perhaps. What's Williams gonna do here? Oshi-Garoshi! And that might have just put the lights out on that young man. Nick Wayne says not so fast. Kick out, and this match continues.
It's maybe the most focused I've seen Travis Williams in maybe 3 or 4 matches. Got to wonder how much it's weighing on him that he lost his title rematch against Evan Rivers back at NEW 11.
Sure did. Was pinned by the moonsault of Evan Rivers. After going on the attack, trying to incapacitate the foot and leg of the current champion. We'll see if Rivers is still feeling the effects of that later this evening when he defends his gold in a triple threat match against Mr. Ferguson of the Wise Man as well as Artemis Spencer.
I'm going to say this about Travis Williams. I don't think there's anybody in NEW that's more dangerous coming off of a loss than Travis Williams. He gets obsessive about losing.
You can see that intensity in his eyes right now as he and Nick Wayne exchange forearms in the middle of the ring. A huge enziguri from Williams has staggered Wayne, and now it's a spinning forearm from Wayne. These two continue to block each other's blows. But Williams on the advantage. Oh my!
Spanish fly from Nick Wayne.
A standing Spanish fly with Williams coming off the ropes. The offensive arsenal of the 17-year-old continues to astonish. Not looking like either of these men are going to make it back to their feet in time. But it's tough to even call Nick Wayne a man at 17 years old.
And the young man makes it to his feet first. Teenager still down.
Staggered over to the ropes and nearly fell to the outside. He's on the apron as we speak. Big blow to the face from Nick Wayne. Looks for another. Caught instead. And Williams will drop him throat first onto that top rope. Just killed the oxygen supply of the talented high schooler who responds with a big kick to the face. Super kick on the outside. What's Wayne gonna do here? A dragon suplex on the apron as both men spill to the outside. I can't believe what I just saw.
That's it. Williams has got to be done after that. Justin, it's match 1. What an incredible lineup we have for you tonight at NEW 12, and we are kicking off with a phenomenal surprise, a dragon sleeper on the ring apron.
This was already going to be a show, Jordan, that people in Vancouver wrestling circles will talk about for decades to come. And when I had that feeling about this one coming into it, I was thinking entirely about tonight's main event. Here we are in match number 1. With a kid who might come to define Pacific Northwest wrestling in the decades to come. Really, you could say that about either of the young men in the ring right here. Williams grabbing the foot of Nick Wayne, preventing him from going up to that top rope.
Savvy veteran move.
It's not often, as we said, that Travis Williams gets to be the savvy veteran, but he has been that in this one thus far. What's Nick Wayne got up his sleeve? Williams able to duck out of the way, and another big enziguri from the former champion. Williams looking for a German suplex. Instead, it's Wayne who reverses, and Williams will run him into the turnbuckle. Creative pinfall attempt here, but Williams let him go. Looking for that German suplex again! That deadlift German into a pinfall, but Wayne able to get a shoulder up. He didn't break waist control, however, as Williams hits him again. Another kick out. This time, the waist lock is broken. And Nick Wayne escapes a very, very close call.
Travis Williams spiraling further into madness. For that hammerlock DDT, which is used to finish so many matches.
Instead, it's another dragon suplex from Nick Wayne. Into a code red for a cover. Is this going to be it? Williams gets a shoulder up this time. Big kick to the face, now a boot to the jaw. Nick Wayne going up top.
There it is!
That diving cutter off the middle rope. And Nick Wayne gets the win in his Nation Extreme Wrestling debut. The 17-year-old Phenom with a surprise victory over the former NEW champion Travis Williams. And it is Nick Wayne who looks golden on this particular evening. Wow.
What a debut and what a surprise treat for the sold-out crowd at the Commodore.
Hard to ask for a better Vancouver debut than this for that young man who soaks in the adulation of this crowd, a crowd who knew exactly who he was right from the jump.
Oh, look at this.
Show of respect. It's not often we've seen this from Travis Williams, and it might be a trap. Don't do it, Nick. Wow.
Oh.
An embrace from the former champion. A rare show of respect as Travis Williams takes the defeat, but leaves it having learned something about his opponent here tonight, and perhaps about himself as well.
Maybe you had it right, Justin. New look, new attitude from Travis Williams.